A lot of chakras are going out of alignment today. A lot of, do you hear it happening? All the crystals in the chakras just going out. A lot of people, they were doing their sun salutations. Now they're doing downward facing dog because the Dalai Lama is defending nationalism in Europe. This is a beautiful thing. It's one of those news stories where, do I care what the Dalai Lama says? Not really. Do I even care that much about what's going on in European politics? Not really. But when these things line up like this, it is just too good because every little hippy-dippy, unshowered, wild-haired weirdo walking around Los Angeles with their Bernie bumper stickers on is now going to be very upset. They all do yoga. Yoga has become the church of millennials, and the Dalai Lama defending nationalism, which makes perfect sense. He probably was listening to our show yesterday, and that's why he did it, because we've been talking about nationalism now for a couple of days. And by the way, I don't know if the Dalai Lama is looking for a new job, but my own church, the Catholic Church, could use some new bishops, and it sounds like this guy is at least right about a few things, so maybe consider applying. The Dalai Lama was at a conference in Sweden yesterday. This was 3 days after the right-wing party in Sweden, which is called the Sweden Democrats. I see why that's confusing, but they're the right-wing party there. They did very well in the general elections. And so he was speaking in Sweden. And I think the left was expecting him to say, look, reject right-wing politics. Open borders, man, come on. Let's all, kumbaya. But he didn't say that. He said, quote, Europe belongs to the Europeans. Receive them, help them, educate them, but ultimately they should develop their own country with regard to the Islamic refugees, the immigrants who are over there. Europe belongs to the Europeans. This is a truism. This shouldn't be a controversial statement. Of course that's true. Europe belongs to the Europeans. America belongs to the Americans. China belongs to the Chinese. That is the definition of the nation. But now to say that is controversial. It's seen as racist. I don't know how it's racist. There are a lot of different races in Europe, but somehow that's considered racist now because you have floods and floods of Islamic migrants coming across borders in Europe and flooding these countries, in many cases invading these countries with the protection of the European Union, with the encouragement of the European Union.